it comes to Rui, what is usually the biggest area of emphasis with him? Are they mostly situational things, or?
Yeah, I had a good conversation with Rui before we got together as the group. How more he's seeing things defensively, and it's as simple as just locking in, getting in the defensive stance, and using your length. And it's a hard hit. It's like so simple that you think that you could just tell a guy one time and do it. But the game is moving so fast for younger players. Sometimes you even forget to do the most basic thing that it is. But I think his activity on the weak side is, like in the last 2 weeks, has improved more than any part of his defensive game. And he still needs to close out all the way on shooters. Even last night a few times at the end of the game. But I think those are areas that he's going to have to continue to trust his abilities to be able to close out all the way and impact that shot. But I like what Coach Gaines has done with him. He's done a great job of keeping him confident during a lot of the things that he couldn't control. He missed the first part of the season with the eye irritation that he had, and then obviously the COVID thing. But I think he's improving and he's steady. That's what I love about him. He's steady, and he's going to continue to improve as this season goes on.
Hey, Rui, you were on a similar timeline to Davis Bertans, coming back from all those games you guys missed, and it seems like he's just breaking out now. Do you feel like you're up to speed yet, or do you feel like there are parts of your game that you're still trying to work back?
I was actually talking to the other to the guys about it, but I've been feel good. I feel like since COVID that happened, and I think my body actually better than before. I think I can move better. My shape is pretty good. Yeah, but I think it's just the game, game mind, we just got a little more, I was talking to my agent about how I haven't played like actual games, like, consistently, like, last year I got injured and the bubble thing happened. And this year, like I had some real virus and Corona. So I just want to continue, playing these games, and yeah, that's the next goal for me.
And in the games that you have played this year, what have you learned about your game and what you want to continue to work on?
We just won these past 3 games, but I think we start getting together now as a team. I'm still trying to figure out, like a team, like kind of more chemistry stuff, on the court. Like, it's really, I know we have a talent, but it's being honestly hard to like adjust, playing with the Russ, playing with the Brad, playing with the DB, playing with the, other guys. It just takes time, we are a very, young team, and we had like 2-3 weeks off, and TB got injured. And then now we start playing together, and then, we start getting like, a good team, and, we just got to build, we can't slow down from here. We just got to continue, work together, play together. And I think, yeah, we're going to be good.
Steve.
Hi, Rui. You guys are sort of the poster team for basketball as an international sport, and this league as very, global in terms of its composition. We can see where you guys are from on rosters and stuff, but what is it like for you as a group day to day? I mean, does the flavor of multiple guys coming from many places, does it show up in how you go about your jobs?
Yeah, it's actually very fun being around this team, especially like you said. There's a lot of people from different countries, especially me coming out from Japan. We didn't really have a Japanese NBA player, and then I'm in the team, and there's a lot of, guys from different country. So it's really, for me, even more comfortable to play with these guys.
Anything you can think of that you've learned from teammates, or maybe you see that they've learned from you about different cultures or values, or just, I mean, stuff as basic as food choices or music or anything like that?
I mean, I feel like those guys, even including me, like, we've been like, here for a while, in the US playing, I played college basketball, So we are mostly like we almost adjust the culture in here, the food, music, anything. So it's nothing, different. I mean, we talk about, the other countries and stuff, but, other than that, we kind of like, adjust this culture. So, yeah.
All right, we'll finish up with Neil, and then we'll go to Japanese.
Hey, Rui. Obviously, you guys have had such limited practice time availability, and Russ is such a different dynamic point guard. How have you guys been able to, slowly become more acclimated to his style of play? And how would you compare, from the beginning of the season to where you guys are now?
Yeah, like you said, he's one of the best point guards in the league. Playing with the guys like him, it's very hard for me, especially coming out from college. Last year was my first year, but kind of, this is almost my first year. I didn't really play last year, so it's really hard to play with a guy like that. He's a superstar. But just communicate with him. I try to communicate with him. Off the court, on the court about basketball. He talks to me. What he wants to do, what he wants me to do. So that's actually helping a lot. And watching the film with the coaches, watching the film at home, watching the game, those kind of stuff, and even watching his like the highlights from or like the game from like past years, those are helping too. Just gotta but I feel like communicating with him is especially like I think that's helping me. Start like playing together.